Hey, welcome to the process. My name is Dr. John Bush. We are continuing my looking at the FFPC best ball slim leagues, $5 leagues, just sharpening my tools a little bit to help my weak mind try to figure some of this stuff out here. Dennis and I hit this really hard in our last podcast, and so I definitely think you should check that out. Listen and see the visual. I posted the Zoom recording, but this is me kind of going back through it, just kind of for completion's sake. I think that other Zoom recording pretty much goes into more detail than I will here. But anyway, I'm going to give it a shot. Overall, after 20 rounds, we've got 93 WRs taken here. So what did I figure that was? It's that 93.7. Was that it's 84. So 7, almost 8 wide receivers. RBs, 75 are taken. What is that? That's 7. No, that's 6. 6 is 72. So 6. So you've overall, you've taken, what is that? That's almost 20 more, 18 more. I don't remember. I don't think that was like this last year, that there was that imbalance. But they're really going crazy over the WRs. So again, if you can find the RBs, I think you'll have a better shot at finding something because people are looking elsewhere. Quarterbacks, 34 taken. So again, everybody's pretty much got 3 quarterbacks, 3 tight ends, maybe even 4 on occasion. So again, in your draft diary, just make note of your builds. And, you know, can you get away with 2? Obviously, if you can get away with 2, then that's an advantage, right? Because you can take your covering your base on QB and tight end and apply that to more running backs and WRs. And some people may be doing that. So, it just depends. I mean, it's a risk. I mean, that's why people take 3. What else? So let's go into who some of these folks are. So the first, the round here, 17-18. So I did a reverse, actually show what the pros really liked relative to everything else. And of course, unsurprisingly, it's WRs. They see a lot more potential. And I just wonder, and I'm going to make note of this next year, how optimistic is that? In other words, at this point, they're really down on these RBs. And I just don't know if that's the case. It just seems like they're, and I think that, I mean, when you're drafting in these, and in your draft, you look and you see projected points, and you're going to have sucky points for these RBs, these last 4 rounds versus WRs. I think that, I'm just wondering if that's driving it, or are people actually that savvy? I'm not convinced. Okay. 17-18, who am I looking for? Let's talk QBs. Minshew, he could be a 3rd, maybe a 4th. I'm like, I guess if I've got I'm having, I don't know at this point if I risk my 3rd even on Minshew and O'Connell. I just don't know. I'm gonna let you do that. I think I'm not. Tight ends, I am interested in. I'm interested in one player, Zach Ertz with a 29 com, and Myers with a 21. Those get my attention as my 3. Knox is hit or miss, and he could be a 3 in case you miss out on Ertz and Meyer. But at this point, I'm looking hard to grab Ertz as my third tight end. I would tend to risk having 2 QBs versus 3 and stack that onto 3 tight ends, maybe 4. Maybe that's the shift. Maybe that's what you should try. Okay. RBs, who's getting my attention? Estime, round 17, I'm interested in big time. I think Dennis is fond. I'm fond of him. Don't know if San Francisco, I guess if CMC got hurt, Isaac Gurendo, I'm not pronouncing that right, and Dylan Lube, I like Estime. That's the one I think I'm gonna. I think that's the one I might want to collect in here. Definitely want one of these tight ends as my third and one of these RBs here at this point. A WR if I'm taking. It's lean here, folks. Maybe Polk. Dennis loves Polk as a rookie. He loves him. Is Polk Puka? Okay, I wonder if it is. Anyway, I think Dennis kind of was batting that around, question mark. So, probably grabbing Ertz in the 17th because I'm probably too greedy in weight. But if Polk is still there, I might pick him up. Mims is a shot, maybe. Wan'Dale Robinson, maybe. I mean, you're talking maybes at this point here. But I'm liking Estime and I'm liking Ertz in this rounds. Maybe I'll pick up Polk if I can do all that. Last 2 rounds. QB, nah, I don't want. Y'all can have him as your third. Tight end wise, Jelani Woods was injured last year. I am interested in him. If I did this Ertz and I wanted a third or fourth, that's probably who I would be looking to. Maybe Dosage in Denver, maybe. He was hurt a lot. Braylon Allen, the RBs, I'm liking. I'm not sure about Dylan. Gainwell, Sanders, Hull. I like Braylon Allen, even though he may not see the field. He might be worth a stab. So again, people are going WRs. Look, if Darren Waller plays, I'm all about him. Okay? I just don't know if he's going to play. If he plays, you want him. Okay? He'd be worth a fourth. Okay? But I do like Jelani Woods. WRs, Bourne. It's the gotta get a WR in these 2. I'm liking him. Just don't know the passing down there in Tennessee for Boyd. Love Boyd, not sure what's there. Bourne I like. Maybe Beckham. Sharp. Nothing really excites me. Those are the ones that excite me. Bourne excites me. Waller if he plays. Jelani Woods. Braylon Allen as a gamble. I don't. Hull maybe to back up Taylor. Not enamored. And I will say this, Dennis. This is free squares. Ali is interesting. Dalvin Cook is interesting. And another free square. Uh, Bailey is interesting as well. Tight end wise, nothing's jumping out at me. Quarterback wise, not seeing it in these free squares here. WRs, I could see Slayton. Dortch, maybe. Who else? Josh Reynolds. I'm reaching. I think I'm fishing more for RBs in these free squares here. Okay, I think that's all I have to say for now. Thanks for listening to this series.